Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Foltz here. Just making a quick video, just posting my thoughts. And what's the hot button topic today? This situation with these Syrian refugees. I got to be completely honest. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about it. I don't completely agree with just opening up and letting them and letting them here in the United States. But United States supposed to be the land of opportunity. United States supposed to be the land of the free and all those different things. And then being a straight shooter about it, I'd be nervous about it, and I'll explain my reason about being nervous about it. And not letting them here is downright hypocritical because, of course, I wasn't alive, but I read it once or twice, in a book or two, that there were some folks that were fleeing persecution and things like that from a British Empire, and they set sail from Europe over here to the United States, to a new land to establish something, for freedom. Kind of sounds similar, doesn't it? Sound like, it was okay to do then, but, it's not okay for folks to do it now. But, with all this terrorism and all these things, that's the overarching theme of everything. And that's where the nervousness comes into play. But yeah, so I'm a bit nervous about it. But my reason for being nervous about it, about letting the Syrian refugees here, is I think is elementary. I mean, let's say, I put it to you like this. Let's say a country outside of the United States, outside of these borders, looked in at the United States and say, you know what, they're jacked up. The way they do things is just terrible. Though all the racism and discrimination that occur there is absolutely terrible. The way police officers seem to just murder people with impunity is just disheartening. And the way they do things and the foods they eat and everything they do and their entire train of thought and their ideology over there in the United States of America is just morally incorrect. So we are moral authority, whatever country outside of the border, that I'm just using this as an example, whatever country comes in and they say, you know what, we're going to take over the United States, and we're the moral authority of the world, and we're going to use our force and force our hand with weapons or what have you. We're going to come occupy the United States. We're going to set up military installations right here in the United States, and over a course of time, and when I say a course of time, I'm talking decades, we're going to force our ideology on you and change the way you do things so you can do them the way we think you ought to do them. And I'm just speaking like, say, a foreign country other than the United States, coming over here to the United States and doing that. But I just say that and it's almost laughable because I know we wouldn't have it and we wouldn't stand for it one bit. We'll retaliate 100 million times before that we let that happen. So why do you think we have a problem with all these folks from the Arabian Peninsula? Because that's exactly what we've been doing to them. That's exactly what we do to them. But then we sit back, when they, all these terrorists and things like that, which is doggone evil, and they just killing folks, and it's wrong. Killing women, children, babies and stuff, it's sickening and it's wrong. And it needs to be stopped. But the problem isn't just evil, radical Muslims. The problem with this terrorist situation is proximity. We probably can end this situation and then this with terrorism if we just get the hell out of the Arabian Peninsula, leave those folks alone, get the hell out of there, don't go back. And leave those folks alone to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and it'd be none of our business. Pray to whomever they want to pray to, however they want to pray to, and just do what they do. It ain't none of our business. Because we wouldn't tolerate someone coming over here telling us how to conduct business. And when I think about how things are in the United States, somebody probably should, because it's jacked up here in that respect. And some of the examples I gave as far as racism, this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying that, man, I love my country. I love this country. I served 20 years in the Marine Corps on active duty in defense of her. I love this country. It just pisses me off that this country don't reach her full potential because of a lot of stupid crap that we just allow to go on in order to maintain the status quo. But that's my thing. Yes, I'm nervous about the Syrian refugees because, you know what? I'd be pretty pissed off if people stayed in my homeland and over in my country and forced their hand on our country and tried to tell me who to pray to and what to do and what not to do and what's right and what's wrong just because they believe they're the moral authority around the world. Somebody coming to here in my house and try to tell me what to do and how to do, I plant them straight up. And anybody who knows me or who served with me in the Corps know I'm a pretty good shot and I usually hit what I'm shooting at. So, it is what it is. And like I said, if you don't agree with what I said, hey, or whatever, or I'll put it to you like this. Find a dog, a stray dog. Bring the stray dog into your house. Okay? Find a bowl. Put beef, pork, bacon, or whatever in the bowl. An assortment of well-flavored meats. Put the dog in a room. Put the hungry dog in a room. Put the bowl in the room. Shut the door. Leave the room. Come back about 10 minutes later. What you see inside the bowl at that juncture amounts to it equals the amount of damns that I have to give about what anybody thinks about what I'm talking about. If you don't like what I'm saying, if it rubs you the wrong way, like I always say, do us both a favor. Unfriend me. I can care less. But that's it. I'm going to get off this soapbox. That's all I got. Deuces. Holler at y'all later.